Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Warning, this video might have animal sex in it. If you're not interested in that, you can turn off and skip to another one. So we have Thorn out in the barn with Lotus. Lotus is in heat. She's not in hard heat, but now she peed on the barn floor, which of course is lovely, but that actually is her way of letting Thorn know that her hormones are ready. Now you may notice he's in full-on sniff mode. He's got his lip up in the air. She's not being as receptive as Misty was. She's pooping now, which is lovely. All of those, believe it or not, are signals to him. He pooped. So they are just having their first date. I don't know Thorn's routine yet. I know Phineas's routine, so I can usually judge pretty quickly. And I know Lotus's routine. So Lotus is standing still. She's not flagging and screaming, which means I'm going to need to expose her at least another time. There we go. So now Thorn is figuring out that maybe she's interested. If she weren't standing still for him, she would definitely be not interested. Now, this is fascinating, actually, right? Thorn is walking away. And a buck typically will not walk away if a doe is in heat. He is showing signs. It's funny because his coat is so short that we can see what's happening. His penis is working. And he's thinking about it, but he's not interested in her yet. And she's not quite as aggressive. So she's not shoving her butt in his face like Misty was shoving her butt in Phineas's face. So this could be a while, or it could not happen at all. I will give it time. They're in no rush, right? They don't have to get it done in 2 minutes. I've sat here for 10 and 15 minutes before to see if things will happen, but only if, again, kind of the doe appears to be receptive. Now, I'm really not sure what's happening. Either she's not yet ready, which is possible. Like I said, I may have missed her, but she's showing signs that she's in heat. And he may just not be an assertive breeder. And I may need to give him the space and the patience to do what he wants to do. And these two may not be the pairing, because if they're both so passive, they may never get together. So again, we're just going to give it a few minutes. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Then my trigger warning's no good. I did think it would happen though, so we'll see. Maybe Thorn just needs time to wind up. It is his first time. I did just groom him, so he may be trying to figure out, like, why is he suddenly here? I don't know how he was bred previously, like, was he on a leash and dragged over to her, or how that worked. It's interesting. She's definitely interested, right? She knows he's a buck. She's got her back turned to him, which, if she wasn't interested, she would have her face turned to him. And he's just, I wonder if he's stuck, right? He's such a hard fainter. He might just be frozen in time here. So I'm not intervening. I don't force things, but maybe I had to get him moving again. He's definitely checking her out. I wonder if they held the doe for him because he's such a slow mover. Now he sniffed her, she has urinated, she has pooped, he's got his lip up in the air. Those are buck behaviors. It's called a flamen reaction for those that want to Google it. So it is showing that he recognizes the situation. She's standing stock still, so I'm not sure what he's waiting for. I'm not going to drag this video on forever because you guys have got to already be bored just watching two goats stand around. Well, you got to see them pee and poop, so yay, that was fun. Yeah, don't know. He's definitely aware of her. She's definitely receptive. She's going to stop being receptive, though, if he doesn't get the job done. And if he doesn't get the job done with her, I could have a whole big problem that I don't want to deal with. Now she's pooping again. So, you know, like, again, she's making herself known that she's waiting on him. I'm going to have to sweep the whole barn. Are you going to do the job, buddy? Are you camera shy? Poor Lotus. She's like, what is going on? This never takes this long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the story is here. I don't know if some bucks need the doe to actually play hard to get. Some bucks need them to be much more assertive. She is not playing hard to get. And he is definitely aware of the situation, but he's not getting the job done. You're not even trying, which is interesting. Normally by now, they'd at least be blubbering. And she couldn't be presenting herself more if she tried, right? So, I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to probably try and encourage him with a little push from my end. Unless he's actually going to start to finally get moving now. Okay, all of this is, you know, that's nice. That's good behavior. That's introductions. I guess that's the equivalent of, you know, dinner and a movie. She's ready for him. He's just... There we go. Maybe that's what he was waiting on? The tail wag in the face? Sorry, I said I was going to cut it off, and then he finally started to become alive. We'll see. We shall see. Oh my gosh, he's slow at everything he does. It's almost comical at this point. All right. She's definitely ready. He needs to get the job done. So I am going to get and do some manual intervention here. I think it'll take me longer than the ability to pause the video. So I will probably kick it over to a part 2 if I can get some action going. Apologies for the boring video, but dems to breaks, right? This is how we roll. Well, I hope you're having as good a day as Phineas is having, and we'll see if we can have Thorn have a good day too. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll talk to you at the next one. Oh, wait. Now he's gonna get interested. Did you hear that? That was him blubbering. Okay, I am going to do this in a part 2 because we're at 10 minutes already, but come back for part 2. I think we might actually get some action here.